Hi everyone, I'm working on the F10 F11 520d. It's the facelift is pretty much the same thing, the same engine. N47D20. And yeah, I've been changing the rocker cover gasket, valve cover gasket for it. To change, I'd say, would take anywhere in between 1 to 2 hours, depending on your experience. It's quite an easy job. No special tools needed or anything like that. Just a few sockets, basically, a few Torxes, and pretty much, yeah, that's it. So yeah, you need to take all these covers off from the engine, from the top of the engine, the filter, all the covers around it, and then basically you're gonna have your rocker cover gasket, and then you need to take all the fuel lines. It's 4 fuel lines. You need to take out also the common rail, disconnect all the cables, all the pipes and stuff like that. It's basically for that you're gonna use 19 mil, I think it is, hex spanner, so it's quite easy. And then basically Torx bits attached to the rocker cover. It's a few of them here and around. So once you take this, loosen those, you basically can take the rocker cover out. You also got the breather pipe as well going to the turbo for the suction. You've got your breather filter here as well. You can replace that if you want. Yes, you've got your crank sensor, your valve sensor there. So there we are. We've got all the valves, intake and exhaust valves. Yeah, the engine has done. It's my friend's car. I've been doing all the oil changes for him every 8,000 miles. That's for the best, obviously. Castrol Edge, full lifetime oil, 5W30L. It's the best oil for the engine. Takes about 5 liters of oil, so do about 8,000 miles every 8,000 miles the change, just to make sure that the engine is tip top. Warm it up before going, and take it easy before it warms up fully. And yeah, and 250,000 miles on the engine's never been changed, any chains or anything like that, sliders. And as you can see, the chain, let me just see, yeah, all the slides, all the chains seem in really good condition after 250,000 miles. So if you look after your motor, the motor will look after you. If you just start the car up in the morning when it's cold and just rag it, you know, then it's basically the chains will snap at some point. You know, if you don't change your oil, if you change your oil after 10,000 miles, once again, it's, you know, looking after your motor, are you? So it all depends to you, how you drive, how you look after your car, and the car will look after you, basically. So 250,000 miles on this engine, 2-litre diesel. The chains are on the back for the cams, and it's a perfect engine. Yeah, the MPG, combined MPG, after so many years of ownership, he's had it from new. It's 50 going on to 52 MPG now combined. So once again, a great MPG. You just need to look after a service every 8,000 miles, I'd suggest, and just take it easy. It's only a 2-litre diesel turbo, so it's not, you know, it's not a race car, it's not a car to rag around. It's just a family car. So just look after your motor and it will look after you. All the best, guys. And buy the genuine parts as well. I recommend. I had some Chinese copies or whatever have you before for £10, 15 quid, and they're not worth it. Pay double at BMW for the rocker cover gasket. I've paid £35, which is really cheap, and it's the quality. It's gonna last you, because it always leaks from either that corner over there right onto the exhaust, your cat, your DPF, or from this corner over here, because obviously it all collects down this path here. So once again, 15 Newton meters it is. All the torques work your way from the middle, spread it out all into every single corner slowly, working the torques from 5, 10, 15, I'd say. And yeah, all the best. Change your oil as well, and the filter every time, and you should be all good. And just put it back together like you've done all the cables, obviously, for the injectors. You need to take obviously the injectors out as well. Here are all my injectors. Make sure you tape them off with a towel or something, because obviously you don't want any dirt, any sand going in there. And yeah, you should be all ready to go. Obviously it's a good point as well to delete the DPF and the EGR. I've done that on this car here, as you can see, all the blanks for the cooling, and the blank for the EGR, for the exhaust here as well, up here as well to the intake manifold. All's done, been blocked off, deleted, remapped as well. Need to remap that out, any DPF, EGR or catalytic converters. That's all been done, and the car runs nice and smoothly with no problems at all. As I say, 250,000 miles, it's like brand new. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care, bye bye.